Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Musically Malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. This song recommendation today comes from the comments. It's from Todd McDonough 4670, Disco Snails by Volfman. Safe to say, I have never heard of Volfman, so really curious to see what's going on there. But we're going to give the song a listen, make a few comments along the way, and then I'll kind of give you my thoughts around it. But let's get in, see what we're working with.
Inside every snail shell is a tiny disco ball. Disco isn't dead and
Okay, I wasn't prepared. Came out that gate, dude. All right, let's start it over.
inside every snail shell is a tiny disco ball. Disco isn't dead, instead it turns out that it just got small. They've got the boogie oogie all up in their buggy bodies. These super freaks of nature love to seek out funky hobbies. Disco snails, they're off to San Francisco where the disco's off the rails. They meet and dance the disco in disgusting garbage pails. The after parties in your garden where they'll eat your kale and dance to disco cause they're disco snails. Disco what?
Okay, I have never heard anything like this before. It's like, is disco a genre? Rap like? It's really unique.
They meet and dance the disco in disgusting garbage pails. The after parties in your garden where they'll eat your kale.
Good, I don't like
and
kale.
Dance to disco cause they're disco snails.
Disco what?
Disco snails, they're leaving silver trails.
Disco where?
Current positions, third ignition.
Disco how?
They're on the roof, they found the groove.
Disco why?
The simple answer is they're dancers.
I can't get Turbo out of my mind. Do you guys remember Turbo? It was a animated movie that came out about snails, and one of them ends up in nitrous oxide and becomes a super fast snail and goes and races, and it's kind of wild. Cannot get that out of my mind. That's all I picture with this song.
There's traffic on the freeway, for the snails are on the loose. Watch your step, they're only 1 inch tall atop their platform shoes. They've got the smoothest groovy moves up in their buggy bodies. This downright funkadelic bunch have come to start the party. Disco snails, they're off to San Francisco where the disco's off the rails. They meet and dance the disco in disgusting garbage pails. The after parties in your garden where they'll eat your kale and dance to disco cause they're disco snails.
Disco what?
Disco snails, they're leaving silver trails.
Disco where?
They're in the hate, filled with love.
Disco how?
It's not a spoof, they found the groove.
Disco why?
The simple answer is they're dancers.
Disco what?
Disco snails, they're leaving silver trails.
Disco where?
Their latitude is gratitude.
Disco how?
It's not a spoof, they found the groove.
Disco why?
The simple answer is they're dancers.
Get funky, disco snails. This is cool.
Disco what?
Disco snails, they're leaving the silver trails.
Disco where?
I can't tell you that.
Disco how?
It's not a spoof, they found the groove.
Disco why?
The simple answer is they're dancers.
Disco what?
Disco snails, they're leaving the silver trails.
Disco where?
I can't tell you that. Can't tell you that.
Disco how?
It's not a spoof, they found the groove.
Disco why?
The The simple answer is their dances.
Okay. That is probably one of the most unique things I've ever heard. Very cool musically. I'm so curious if there's something beneath the surface or somebody just had a funny idea of talking about disco snails. So I'm looking. Here, I'll bring you in for this. I don't think there's an about for this song. Are we going to get any clarity? No. Of course, there's an official video. Oh my goodness. Okay, well listen, if you have any insight into maybe something further in that song, or these guys just like, it would be really fun if we wrote about disco snails. I really want to use the word kale in a song. So yeah, if you have any insight, let me know. But that comes to us from Todd McDonough 4670, Disco Snails by Volfman. Thanks for that one. I'd be interested to explore a little bit more of their music. And so yeah, thanks for being with me for this one. Hope to chat with you in the comments and see you in the next one, because we're eating good.